Hey Brenda, how you doing? Brenda, Jonathan, Skyfly, good morning. Mad props. Good morning, Jim. I don't know how the weather is down there, Jim, but it's just it turned real dark, cloudy, and spitting rain right now.
Roger Atlantic, you're on upbound at the Crib Light. Only reported downbound is the Sharon M10925 for the Crib Light. Over. Roger, good morning.
Boone, lay down. Get up and lay down. Get up there and lay down. Oh, Skyfly, it's been yeah, stormy up there. It's supposed to get here like right now, and it's really dark and a little bit of thunder. Haven't seen any lightning yet, but normally this time of day there would be like 10 or 15 squirrels out there looking for peanuts, and I've only seen one so far, and I threw him a peanut and he took off. Here comes Mark. Good morning, Mark.
Morning, Paul. David may or may not be on. He lost his bird today.
Oh, it had a bird die or did bird get
Yeah.
away?
No, it died. The one that he raised from an egg, Boo.
Oh. Yeah, that would tear you up pretty good.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that. Let me take a look over here. He's been looking for you.
It's only 160 right now. But I'm trying to figure out how to get it going again with my pay weekly now. But I know it's not gonna be no 500 I'm gonna be able to spend or give to you right away now because that's my whole check.
Yeah.
But good news,
What's that?
got my raise again.
Good.
So I'm now over 17 bucks.
Good for you.
For the last 3 weeks I've gone, or 4 weeks I've gone from 1550 to 1725.
Good. That's a good thing. Okay, I'm back.
Hmm.
My tenant came down from upstairs.
We heard. Mhm.
And of course, when she comes down, Boone goes crazy. He just is like a wild man. You know, it's like company. Oh my.
It's thinking somebody younger's come. Maybe they'll take me for a walk.
No, he's not a walking dog, you know. I've thought about trying to take him for a walk, but I can hardly walk myself, you know, and he's just a wild man.
We had a few showers this morning.
Did you?
Yeah, but it's still like 28 degrees.
Really?
So that's it's about 85, something like that. Dumped all my bedding in the washing machine. That's the trouble with this hot weather, it gets sweaty.
There's the weather right here. There's the weather radar. Looks like it's going to be here until about almost 10:30, 11 o'clock. Yeah, weather's not good. Yeah, that's why I go out and mow my lawn every chance I get because you just never know. Rain, rain, sunshine, rain, sunshine. Weather's not good.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to mow mine later on.
So, Mark, do you have to mow your own lawn?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
got a big lawn or?
Um, I've got a small lawn at the front and a big lawn at the back.
Okay. Now, do you do it with an electric mower or do you use a gas powered?
I've got both. I've got a petrol one that I do the back garden
I
with.
remember when I was a kid, they used to have those push lawn mowers. You push them and the reel goes around.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yes, we used to have them as well. Yeah, I use a rechargeable battery one for the front garden because it's only tiny.
Yeah. I gotta get my button gear and check the tire pressure on my zero turn because I think it's getting a little bit low, and but I just haven't had the will or the energy to do that yet.
Uh-huh. Have you got a compressor for blowing them up with?
Yeah, I got a compressor in the garage, and I also have one of those tanks where you fill it up and then you squeeze it and it comes out.
Uh-huh.
Uh, but I have to turn the compressor on, fill the tank up, take the tank out to the shed, then mess around with the tires and the wheels and all that stuff.
Uh-huh.
If only I were 10 or 15 years younger.
Yeah.
Oh, good for you, Jim. Yeah, it was about what, 2 years ago or so. Do you remember, Mark, when I had to have completely new furnace and air conditioning put in?
Yeah, I remember that happening. That was a while back, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh my. So anyway, yep, Skyfly, I understand. I ordered a new front wheel for my zero turn. You know, it's about this big. And the back tires, of course, are much bigger. But it just seems like when the tires seem to squish down, and so I know they need air. Yeah, I went on eBay and ordered, and it's supposed to be delivered today, a new front tire. Because what happened is I looked at it, and the hub that comes out where it crosses, the it's cracked and it's starting to spread, so I need to replace that one. Hey, Jim. No, that's not quite how it happened, but I appreciate the thought.
So when you say you've ordered a new tire, is that a tire and a wheel, or
Yeah,
just
yeah, it's a combination of both. Yes.
right? So at least that's easier to change than having to change the tire on the existing wheel.
Yeah, I don't have to take it off. It's a complete tube tire.
Mm. So you've just got to undo it and put the new one on. Yeah.
In fact, let me see if I can't pull up and I can show you what I bought. Okay, let me go over here. Let me go to
Sharon M1, sorry, traffic. Sharon M1, sorry, traffic.
Don't know where Joe is, Randy.
Sharon M1, sorry, traffic, go ahead.
He was doing photos of the 7-on-7 football matches yesterday at the high school, but don't think he's doing anything today.
there it is.
Okay. Yes, you just got to unbolt the old one and bolt the new one on.
Yep. Yeah, so but it's just the idea of bending over to work on it. That's the part. I do have a lift in the garage where you get the front tires on it and then you crank it like that, but that's still a lot of work. Now I also have a a lift, one of those things where you pump it like this and it goes up, the arm goes up.
Yeah,
So
Jack.
I can get it off the ground and I get the tire off, I think.
Yeah.
At least I'm hoping I can. But it just takes time and energy. And I gotta get up to the
Yeah, Randy Bruce is just different. That guy does pull-ups still at 70 odd.
I gotta get to Walgreens, which is my local drugstore, and pick up about 3 prescriptions that I've got waiting for me, but I haven't gone to get them because I was a little bit short. So a little bit of thunder going on out to the west of me right now.
Yeah, it just started raining again here. I've just got to come inside.
I don't know if I think that's a good thing or not. What do you think, Mark?
What's that, Paul?
Do you see the picture? Yeah, Jim, that's the YouTube is full of all kinds of stories about then and now. And they go through the cast of several of those old shows and show what happened to the cast. I find it you once you get over there and you start scrolling through those things, you can get hooked on that pretty good. Boone, you're not going outside. It's raining and storming. Boone. Boone, get up and lay down. Get up there and lay down. That's one of the mistakes I make. When I open the blinds inside the door where the glass door, he stands there and looks out there, and then he gets excited because he might see something. And yeah, here comes Jonathan. Hello, Jonathan.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing?
Good. How are you doing?
I don't know. One of them days you wake up, you just feel like the world is different.
Hi, Jonathan. Yeah, at least it's still all
Yeah,
there.
That's how I
Bits
feel
that
this
haven't
morning.
disappeared yet.
Yeah, that's true. We still kicking. Ooh. Mark, how you doing, man?
Hanging in there. Hanging in.
Mark's hanging in there.
Uh-huh. Give yourself a couple.
Wait, I said, Mark, how you doing? Paul said, hanging in there. Okay, let's try it the other way. Paul, how you doing, man?
Good.
Oh, I thought Mark was going to answer that time. Mark, how you doing, man?
I'm doing all right. Just making myself a cup of tea.
He's making a cup of tea. Is it Mark? Is it a
Proper way.
No coffee
is
this
it
morning?
the proper cup of tea?
I don't have coffee until the after. Well, it is the afternoon, but I have a couple of cups of tea first.
So you make the tea in the microwave? Is that what you do?
Oh no, my tea is made. In a cup. Kettle full of boiling water.
Where's everybody? Where's Lance and Justin? David, where's everybody?
Well, who knows? Joe could be working on his pictures. I don't know. Oh no.
No ships this morning, Paul?
No, not this morning. It's oh no.
Lance is probably having a rest. He's finished school for summer now, hasn't he? It was his last day yesterday. So he's probably either still in bed, having an early morning walk, or packing because they fly to Hawaii tomorrow.
Lance, right?
That Boone is definitely a
Yeah, it
wild
is tomorrow.
child.
He goes on his vacation.
Yeah.
Boone is a wild child. He was going crazy, wanted to go outside, even though it's like sprinkling. So he went out running.
He's probably packing up all his stuff, getting ready to go.
Uh-huh. So, yeah.
That's the way I feel.
You know, it seemed like one of them days. Just
Did you watch any of our show last night?
Any of the what?
Art.
Oh, Art? No, I didn't.
who went to the Titty Bowl?
No, on Art last night, Lon was showing people his Mavic 4 and his RC Pro 2.
Who, Lance?
No, Lon. London
Oh,
Art.
Lon.
And he's got the
Yeah, he finally got it.
he's got the electric ND filters as well.
Now, does Lon have the V copter too?
I heard him say that, right? I heard him say that, but I ain't seen it. I ain't seen it nowhere.
What, the ND filters? Yeah, no, I think
Like as far as I know, DJI wasn't putting them out yet because they were too heavy, and they were giving the gimbal mad problems. That's why they didn't come out with a drone. Now I seen Lon said he had it. In fact, I heard somebody else say they had it too, but I ain't seen it
they sent it
online
out.
or from one of them. So I don't know.
They sent the electric filters out with the testing drones to the the people. So I think he got
with
his
the testing drones.
Yeah, I think
You mean the ones they test before they put out the product?
The one they send to the people like Billy Kyle and Ken Dono and
the one they send a review was before the product product comes out. That's what you're talking about, right?
Yeah. Because apparently
the product already out. Anybody who got it to test didn't have it.
I mean, Lon was saying that they sent 2 out to some of them. I'm guessing he means Billy, and Billy gave him 1. So that's how he got it.
They sent 2 of them filters out?
Yeah.
Billy already had his before it dropped. Dono had his before it dropped.
Yeah.
The dudes who do the reviews normally get them like 2-3 weeks before the product even comes out.
Yeah. So one of those.
Now, from my understanding, DJI didn't put out them filters because it was too heavy. It was giving the gimbal problems.
No,
so I want to see. Yeah, I want to see this. Yeah.
He showed it. He actually put it on the drone and showed it working.
Go ahead, Mark.
He actually put the filter.
And it's working?
He put the filter on the drone and showed it working. Yeah. I think he must have got one.
Okay, so they must have.
He got one either off Ken or
they must have resized it then.
Yeah.
They must have changed the weight of it then because it was too heavy at first. They need to go and put them out there. I need one.
Yeah. Well, like I think Lon was saying that because of the variable aperture, you don't really need much more than an ND16. But I guess the filter
makes a lot of sense, actually.
But I think the filter works on all 3 lenses, doesn't it?
Yeah. The works on all 3 lenses. You got them on.
Yeah. So there's only one.
I've seen somebody. I don't remember which blog it was, but I seen them use the variable aperture, and that was doing good without the ND filter. I kind of found it strange that you would need ND filters when I seen that.
Yeah.
But then you'd have to do more adjusting with the settings without the filter. Yeah.
Well, the difference being is that if you have to adjust the aperture, you adjust the field of focal length the depth of field.
Right.
More of it before and after that particular depth of field that you're focusing on is out of focus. Whereas if you use an ND filter, you can get a wider depth of field. So you will get more of it in focus.
Right. And that one is an automatic ND, or you still have to adjust it like from the
You have to adjust it.
controller, or does it just automatically adjust itself?
No, you adjust it
Okay.
from the controller.
Okay. Yeah, I sure wanted to see it. In fact, I started to get the freewheel filters, but they wanted to charge me $94 tariff on a
Yeah, you said that.
$149 sale. I told
Yeah.
cancel that shit. I'll wait for the
Yeah, I think he said they were going to be about $200 originally.
That's not bad if it's all in one.
Mm.
Because the fact it's all in one, that means you ain't never got to land your drone to switch it out. So that
Oh,
gives you some time.
Yeah,
Good morning,
That kills
AC.
some time being used.
Yeah, you mean you were going to get separate filters
What
that
you say,
you
Mark?
have to change yourself?
Right.
Yeah.
Without with
Yeah,
them having the electronic one, you don't have to do all that.
Yeah, and you can do it while you're in flight,
and that's
much
good because
better.
that keeps you from having to mess with your gimbal and stuff, or you
Yeah.
might mess around and have an accident.
Yeah, it's got all. If you take off, I think, is there a gimbal cut like they have on the minis? There's a gimbal. There's a camera surround already on it that you can take off. If you take that off, you'll see the contacts for the electronic filter.
Yeah, you see the electrical prompts.
Yeah.
You see the electrical prompts for the
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the things they show before we even got it.
I noticed David was in the chat then. Are you all right, David? Not you, AZ. I mean, Birdman.
He's in the chat. What's up, David? Come on up, man.
One of his birds died this morning. The one that he raised from an egg.
Yeah, that's sad deal.
Mm.
Here comes Justin.
Hey, Justin.
Yeah, I thought about it too. I was like, she messing around and paying $150 for some filters from Freewell, knowing daggone well when they come out with that electrical filter, we're gonna buy it.
Yeah. David says he's going to take a few days away from.
Oh, he's in mourning.
Yeah.
He's in more. Well, who died?
The bird that he's had for
The bird
years.
that he actually raised from an egg.
Yeah.
Which one?
Boo.
Boo.
Oh. Yep, he's hurt.
I think that was one of the Connors or whatever they called.
Conyers.
Conyers.
Sorry to hear that, David, man. I know the feeling. Believe me, I lose a cat, boy, I'll be ready to.
Well, yeah, I mean, he those birds are his family, and I feel the same way about my dog.
Right, me too with my cats, bro. I remember the first time one of my cats got hit in the street. I was so hurt. People like to fly over my hill, right? I got a hill, it goes down, it jumps over a hump and goes up. People like to speed down there.
Yeah,
So sure enough, somebody ran over one of my cats speeding over that hill. I didn't get to see who it was. It's a good
good.
thing
I
too, because
get
that
you.
thing's up yeah. So
Yeah,
what I did was I took a center block and I sat it right in front of my driveway, right in front of my house.
mhm.
So it ain't no question of who put it there. And people that would come speeding over there would mess up the bottom of their car. Eventually, they stopped speeding.
Yeah, yeah. I'm turning my garden into a cemetery slowly. Got 3 cats and a dog in there now.
What's up,
Yeah.
Paul?
Hey, how you doing, Justin?
All right. What's up, guys?
Morning, Justin.
Oh,
But you Fortnite all night?
no, I was up at 8 o'clock and then I went and laid back down. I fell back asleep again.
Hmm. That Neely's not going to be out for a while by the looks of it. They only finished filming it on the 7th of June. So now they've got to edit it and put all the different episodes together, I suppose. I think they think it's going to take till early next year before it's ready.
Oh wow.
Which movie is that?
It's, you know, the Black Master, the gunnery sergeant, Master Sergeant in Reacher, the girl, Neely.
You know what? I've listened to y'all talk about Reacher time and
Yeah,
time again.
I've
You've
never
not watched it.
watched the Reacher
I
movies
still
at
haven't
all.
I still haven't seen it.
No,
No, they've done her own
They're doing
series.
this, yeah, spin-off.
She's investigating the death of a friend, and Reacher does make a guest appearance in it.
What's up, Joel, Brenda, Jim, AZ, David?
Yeah, David's taking time out for a couple of days.
Yeah.
yeah, his bird died, Justin.
Which one?
The
Boo.
Boo, which is the one that he raised from an egg, a conure.
You said Bluey?
No, Boo.
Boo.
Oh, I was about to say.
I'm not sure whether it was one of the conures or whether it was a cockatiel.
Oh man.
I think it was a conure from the look of it anyway, on the picture that he put on Facebook. It was green. Or it looked green.
I was just reading his comment up at the top there.
Mm.
Well, he thinks the weather had to do something with it.
Too warm.
Oh yeah, too hot in the house.
Yeah.
I know David's been complaining about the heat there.
Everybody has. Everybody's been saying it's really hot over there. Well, the people me and Laura playing with the other day, Jay, he was running a bunch of fans in his room.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. I mean, it's 28 degrees today, which is about 85, and it's, well, we've got showers every now and again.
Yeah, all his rain does is give you a temporary break.
Yeah.
He's right back to fuck up. See which bird this was. Drink some coffee, Justin. I don't drink coffee, Randy. I hate coffee.
Yeah, I'm not a coffee drinker either. I tried it once when I was like a teenager, and I says, "Oh man, I don't know how you guys can drink this stuff," and I never touched it again.
I've tried it multiple times over the years. It's just, I can't get past that bitter ass taste. It's disgusting.
Mm.
Mad Prop says he's been outside pressure washing since about 7 a.m.
Pisses me off people that do that at 7 a.m. when I'm trying to sleep.
Oh, it was one of his cockatiels.
Was a cockatiel? Okay.
Went outside pressure washing. It's like 7 a.m. Are you just doing the outside of your house, Randy? Cleaning? Oh, Monster does sound good right now. But I don't have any of those here at the house. Both neighbors aren't home, Mark. Randy said.
DJ's at work today. Didn't he say he had to go in like a 7?
Yeah, you had to open up.
I had to go in at 6:30, so
Oh, 6:30? Okay.
he won't be off till about 3. 2 or 3, he said.
Okay.
He seems to be working a lot more since they promoted him, I'll tell you that.
Mm.
He gets called in a lot more too.
Yeah, I guess that's the problem with being made a supervisor, isn't it?
Yeah, you get more money, but more bullshit going along with it.
Echoes.
No problems.
House is done. I'm doing the patio furniture and the deck. Now I'm watching my Explorer.
Mhm.
I was watching a soccer mom car. Wait for it. How did that dash cam ever hold up, Randy? What you put in there?
And we put a dash cam that has a rear camera as well in Kate's car. And every time you go over a bump in the road, it takes a photograph.
Yeah, something's loose.
No, it's supposed to take a photograph when it feels an impact. So going over a bump in the road, it thinks it's an impact. So it takes a
Oh.
picture.
Probably got to
Would you-
lower the sensitivity.
Yeah.
Would you guys have it professionally installed or something?
No. Did it ourselves.
I hate running cable through a car. Some cars it's really easy depending on how the plastic are on the car.
Oh, you should see if there's a sensitivity setting. It's probably the sensitivity.
Yeah, probably. It don't matter. There's plenty of room on the SD card. Plus, it sends everything to her phone as well.
Cool.
Nice thing about it is the fact that it clips on the rear view mirror. So the front camera points forward from the rear view mirror, and the back camera is in the back window and actually comes up with a picture on the mirror.
Oh yeah.
So you get a better view behind you than you do normally with your normal rear view mirror.
So you got one of those dash cams that's a rear view mirror?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got that in my truck.
Yeah, Paul sent me one of those that he couldn't get to work one time, and I fucked around with it for a while. But yeah, something inside of it was fucked up. It kept resetting every 2 seconds.
Yeah.
I ended up getting it into English. That was his first problem. He couldn't get it out of Chinese.
Yeah.
I only got mine set to come on when I'm backing up.
Well, there's a reversing camera built into the car anyway. So that when you reverse, that comes up on the entertainment system.
That's what mine does.
But the what's it one, the rear view camera on the dash cam is a permanent one. So it's just because you clip it over the rear view mirror, it just takes the place of it.
Yeah.
I bought one ages ago for the motorhome as well, because there's no way you can see out the back of the motorhome using the rear view mirror. And you can get wireless ones that don't need a wire from the rear view camera to the front one. They do it wirelessly. So
Randy,
all you got to do is put power to both of them.
Randy, you picking up single soccer moms at the field with that
Oh
Explorer?
my God.
He's got the Explorer fully loaded.
Props. Oh my Gigi. Look that video. That video from last night, boy. You know what I'm talking about. I can't talk about it on the live feed. But
I thought Randy got back with his missus.
yeah,
Oh, no, I was
don't know
just-
about that. But
No, I was
if y'all
just
go
saying he
check
was.
out his video, if y'all go check out his video from last night, you'll see what I'm talking about.
Hold on.
Let's just put it this way. I need to find me a lake to fly. A river or something. Oh man.
Was it alive?
No, it was just short.
Oh, girls twerking.
There you go. That's the one. Wait till you get to the end of that one, Justin. Wait, Justin, wait. Justin, wait.
What?
Where's the missus?
Getting dressed behind me?
No. Don't watch that. I just had to think about it. Don't do it.
What?
Don't watch that.
That's why Justin keeps the camera off.
My bad, Sarah. I wasn't thinking. Sorry.
Randy's
She gonna
like, I
get
never
me.
wanted to be an ice chest so bad in my life.
You understand me? Oh my God. Look, I had to watch that like 3 times. I ain't even gonna lie. I said, shit, I came to the wrong part of the world. I need to go back up north. Yes, Woogie. Here you go. Oh, yeah. What's that, man? What you over?
No.
Going to the store?
Mad Props wants to get a girl to flash his drone, huh? Okay.
Boy, listen. From that
Come over
video
here,
last
Randy. I'll
night,
flash your drone for you.
you ain't got what I seen last night, boy. Listen, that better than a flash.
You have to go flying where Joe flies if you want somebody flashing it then.
That was a Kodak moment right there. I'd have had to meet her.
It's amazing. Today is muggy, wet, and all you can hear is lawnmowers going outside.
Yeah, it's gonna be a real sauna out there today.
It'd be terrible mowing the grass when it's wet. It doesn't
It's,
cut it properly and everything gets clogged up.
Old captain's chairs.
yeah, well, what it is, all that stuff that gets stuck to your blade. If you're running
Yeah.
a lawnmower, it cakes
See?
up on your blade.
See, look, Randy's got the whole speech laid out for the single moms. He's like fully loaded. 23 black on black with 20-inch rims. Full panel sunroof.
I ain't gonna lie, but she'd have had to tell me she was single. I'd have had to talk to her.
I mean, it's to be honest, though, if you got over a bunch of young women like that, like in their 20s, most likely you're going to get a flasher twerking. Actually, any big group of women like that that are out there just having fun on the lake, you might get flashed.
That one there would have got dinner. He said you have to eat.
He said, I want you to took her to dinner first.
What? That one there, ooh wee.
Um, well, that's the one you lay back and you're sitting like that ice chest and you're gonna die from suffocation.
Hey, say we gotta die somehow. 6 million ways to die. I choose that one.
Oh, there you go. Here's the link if anybody's curious what the hell we're talking about. It's in the chat. There you go, Randy. That's how you do it. Go to some parties out on the water. Oh, dude, I guarantee you, you find a bunch of college age girls out there around drinking and having fun out there in the water. Oh, you easily gonna get all the video you want. That ambition goes right out the fucking window.
What? Sweetheart had no cut card, boy. She went to bouncing. I was like, Jesus. Stop playing with me. Yeah, salute for that one, props. You need to share that one everywhere. That one will come up with thousands of views. Wait, I need to see the chat. Where's my other phone?
Well, he did title it right. He put "Girl in Bikini Twerks for My Drone."
Where's my other phone? I need to see the chat. Oops. No, not you. Go away.
No, dude. If I got an SUV, Joel and Randy, it would definitely be the Hellcat SUV, the Dodge Hellcat. They have an SUV version of that car.
He's not getting nothing.
That thing's badass.
So that they've got an SUV Bentley.
That don't surprise me. I wouldn't. I couldn't afford a Bentley, dude. That's too much. I've seen the Bentleys that had the one of the options that a lot of them have is you open the door and it's got a little spot for an umbrella to clip into.
Oh yeah, the Rolls Royce does that. It
Oh, the
slides,
Rolls Royce, yeah.
yeah, it actually slides into the door. Yeah.
Ooh, excuse me. Okay. I know, right? I'd have stuck that video everywhere.
Oh yeah, Joel. I'm not saying I'm getting one. I just always wanted one. I like the look of them.
That Porsche doing SUV as well now.
Props, what which drone was you flying?
Oh yeah, I've seen a bunch of Porsche SUVs.
Mm.
Matter of fact, one of the cars I got on Fortnite is a Porsche SUV.
Yeah.
What was you flying that day, Props?
Just watch reviews. Explorer STV6 twin turbo with a tune is faster.
You should hit the slow motion button right there, depending on what you was flying.
Let me look up this Explorer. I don't know if let's see what this one looks like. Explorer ST. I do like those, Randy. I do. I do like the new Explorers. Same ones the cops have around here. Man, those things ain't cheap either. They're like 50 grand. Fuck that.
Thought the Explorer was more of a mini bus type thing than an SUV.
Oh no, it's an SUV. A lot of police departments use them.
Uh,
No, they're nice cars, but man, SUVs and trucks, though, man, the prices on them are so ridiculous nowadays.
yep.
Yeah, this it's fucking stupid though. It's like I'll send you the video later. A lot better. Auto two. Chase the big boys.
Oh, gee.
Yeah, see, Randy, that's what I'm talking about, dude. Like SUVs and trucks used to be a lot cheaper. That's why I told her, I was telling Sarah's mom, man, I was just telling her, I was like, man, you should sell your SUV you got. It's paid off. I was like, the resale value on those things right now are crazy. People are paying like 10 grand for a fucking SUV that's 10 years old with 100,000 miles on it.
Yeah, but what are you gonna buy to replace it?
Small car.
Yeah.
You can get a really nice car for 6,000-7,000, still have some money left over. That's what I'm saying. Used SUVs and used trucks are going for ridiculous amounts of money. Like a truck that, like, back in the day that was 20 years old and had 120,000 miles on it, some guy was selling it out of his backyard. You'd pay like a couple $100 for and drive off with it, right? Little beat up piece of shit. Now people are getting like 3-4 grand for that truck. Oh yeah, the Denali's are expensive. That and the what is it? The Excursions. Was it the Excursion? Was it? The Sierra Denali diesel costs 110,000.
God. Mind you, when
It's crazy.
I bought my Shogun back in about 2007, and it was 10 years old and had about 120,000 on the clock, and that cost me 1,850 quid. But it only got 20 of our 20 miles to one of our gallons, so it was
Yeah,
probably about 16 of yours.
I'm trying to think of which one it was I was thinking of, Randy. SUV.
And that was only a 2.8 4-cylinder diesel turbo.
I wouldn't mind trying one of those where is it at? Yeah, one of those Genesis. Those are some nice cars.
Yeah, Mario's on the clock. Mario's on the clock, says boring as hell. It's slow right now.
Oh, I was thinking the Navigators. That's what I was thinking of. The Lincoln Navigators. Boy, those are expensive, bro.
Those things are big, so.
Yeah, the Lincoln Navigators. And yeah, those are going for almost 100 grand, dude.
Yeah, they can keep it.
The entire game reset.
What?
The entire game like reset. The shots.
Mm. What is that, some kind of they have the yeah, the Navs are nice. They have the Mustang engine. What's the Gen 5 Coyote, Randy? Is that some kind of new motor or something? I don't really keep up with that stuff anymore.
Yes.
Looks like B2s and F-22s heading towards Guam. Oh, that's a fucked up pair right there, bro.
It's the two pictures in the chair show. Lon, what's good with you, man?
Oh, Jim, I got your email about the cherries yesterday too. I'll check them out. I don't know if you heard me yesterday.
Lon, I heard you got that the electric ND filter, man. How that thing working? Working like it's supposed to? Is it acting up? What's the deal with that?
It's an electric ND filter. Well, I know what an ND filter is, but what's an electric ND filter?
Uh, they they they
Them-
came out with an electric one for the Mavic 4.
Yeah, you know the security windows you can get that you can press a button and they darken.
Okay.
Same kind of thing as that, only various different stages of darkness for
See.
So
Yeah.
Mom, I'm going to the store.
some they've done on the Mavic Pro 4.
What?
Okay. Yeah, it's like the sunglasses I want to get that you can control with the app. You can adjust the shade.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Works pretty well so far, but I've
So what,
only
do you have to
used it-
control with a separate app or
Okay.
does it, you control it
No,
through the
no, it's
DJI app?
controlled by it's controlled on the DJI app. They had already
Oh,
prepped
okay.
for it. It's already he's got the prompts to connect to it.
That's
So
good.
yeah, they made it with the intent of coming out with that. They didn't drop it with the it, no 9 times out of 10 they would have came with the combo that that Lon bought. But when they first made them, they were too heavy. And it was messing with the gimbal, so they had to remake them.
You gotta think how small and thin an ND filter is too. You gotta pack all that crap
Yeah, but
into it.
see, yeah, right.
The
See,
technology
regular
and-
ND filter would be a whole lot lighter than one that where they got circuitry running through it. So,
Yeah, you gotta have some kind of a little small. Well, does it run off the power of the drone or does it have its own battery?
I would nah. It would run off the drone. You don't put no battery in it.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, shit, Lon, come up here, man. You can tell us more about this thing. Right now, you the man. You one or two people that I've heard say they got it.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. A motorcycle helmet, shoes, that all that back in the day. These race forwards, very strict, not sure pro style, still have 427.
Got a 45 milligram tablet. It's an out-of-pocket cost of $0 if you're planning to pick it up.
I had I want to get that pair of sunglasses I've been looking at. I just haven't got them yet. It's got an app you can control the darkness, brightness on the lenses. Can't remember what company makes them, but you can. But you see it almost instantly when you change the when you slide the slider to adjust the darkness.
Yeah, they come out. I've seen like 3-4 pair of those come out online. Yeah, one where
Yeah.
you touch it, it'll change or adjustable shading.
Yeah, I just want to get a pair and try them out, see how well they work. Because that is nice, like when you go inside a building or something, you can lighten them up, you know. Because transition lenses are okay, but sometimes they take a long time to go back.
Yep, it reminds me of wide angle lenses. Okay. Okay. I need to talk about the cars. Yeah. About to readjust my bag for this thing.
So was that a product that was made by DJI or was it made by somebody else?
No, it's DJI.
Okay.
It's DJI product.
How much that damn thing run? Because I know regular ND filters can be a little pricey.
I haven't seen them on the market yet. Like to buy it singly, to buy it by itself. Like I said, if you got the big boy creator combo, it came in there. Or coming in
Okay.
there now.
Hold on,
220.
transition, I hope, yeah.
220.
That's not bad. I mean, it's still expensive. You better use it if you're going to spend that much money.
I mean, now you think about it, because you say for your basic 4 ND filters for this bird here gonna run you 150. That basically no, I bought an 8-pack actually. So the 4 of them probably run you like $80, $70. I got the second package, but if you're spending that much on ND filters, mind you, You got to
Well, it
take the
depends on
time
what
to switch
brand
it.
it is too.
Yeah, but here's basically why it's beneficial. You don't have to sit there and hold and fiddle with your gimbal trying to put an ND filter on anytime you got to switch. Now you can
Right.
just you just
It
access it from the
allows you to
controller like you do
adjust on
everything
the
else. So,
fly while you're in the air and shit.
right, you ain't got to
Yeah.
worry about losing one, dropping one, scratching one. Once you put it on there, it's on there, and you good. So I mean, yeah, anybody who's doing photos, videos, it's beneficial. You'd rather have that.
Oh,
Yeah, you'd rather have that than have to carry around the little black box and switch them out.
he's saying the original retail was gonna be 220. So,
Yeah, but they need to come on with it.
yeah, you better take, man, for $220. Yeah, you better take care of that lens.
Shit, simple. Once you put it on there, you're good. Now, what can be questioned, and Lon, you might want to check that too. Once you put that thing on there and then put on your gimbal cover, see if that makes it too tight. Because then that means it'll press up against your
Oh
gimbal
yeah,
when you got it on there.
that would suck if you had to take it off every time to put the
Yeah,
cover on.
I've seen that happen with a lot of people. I mean, not a lot of, but a lot of filters. Excuse me.
It used to be a parkour one day, a long time ago. Yeah, one of those holes where you
Well, that's true, Randy, because you got people that just fly to fly, and then you got people that are super into editing. You know.
green sits away from the right, so you can hang it out there. I think that we saw.
I always had ND filters with my drones, but I never used them because I just wasn't into all the camera shit. I just liked flying around. I don't really care about all the extra camera stuff.
The university. But dancing. So for the young people in the galleries and taking up this.
Yeah, I know that's what they're for. I just never screwed with them. It was back when I bought the Air 2 Fly More, it came with a set of filters. I said I never used them though. They always just sat in the drone case. One of my favorites for ND filters. Hyperlapses helps give me. I'll move arrow so I can read that. Give some motion blur. Makes hypos look 200 times better.
Well, great. You gotta earn your. If you're not here on course, feel free to follow it on socials. Obviously, you want YouTube, but 4
You know what? I never really considered the weight of the ND filter. Does actually weigh 2 or 3 times more than the standard ones. Donald said, yeah, daytime hyperlap needs ND. I only had 3 before I got rid of them, Randy. I had a Mini 1, Mini 2, and a Air 2.
And a Tello.
Oh yeah, Anatella. Oh, and I had a Spark too. Forgot about that. Those things are going for ridiculous money on eBay.
Yeah, I think the only drone I haven't got ND filters for on the ones I've got is the Tello.
I don't know if Walmart still sells those new because they still have them on display in some Walmarts. Sparks.
What Tello Sparks?
The Sparks.
I don't know. My mate's got a
I
Spark.
was in a Walmart, another Walmart over in Lake Wells a couple weeks ago, and they still had one on display in there.
Yeah. My mate's got a Spark he bought off his son-in-law. I think he's only flown it once.
He's in a Lakeland or Lake
And
Wells. I was in.
it's in a hard case and it's got the controller with it as well. You had to buy the controller separate on the Spark, didn't you?
Yeah. They had kits you could, there are different, I think, bundles you could get.
Mm.
I remember AZ sent me a battery for the Spark that he had, and it was brand new in the box, and he hadn't touched it. He never charged it or anything. It sat in there for like 2-3 years.
Mm-hmm.
And then he gave it to me, and it still worked fine. I ran it through like 3 or 4 cycles just up off the ground just to make sure that it wasn't discharging or doing anything weird. And no, it ran fine. Never had a problem with that battery.
I've even got ND filters for me Neo.
Oh, Jonathan, you still there? He might have walked away, Randy.
He's still on. He's turned his mic off.
Yeah, I think he was doing something because Randy was asking how he liked the valves and caps.
How I like the who? How you like?
Randy was wondering how you like the
Oh
valves.
man, they on the truck, right along. They on the truck. Believe that.
Well, what kind of valve stem caps were they?
Drones.
Oh, they were little drones.
Yep. I want to see you look like Avada. Look at Avada drone.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, I got the other form.
They screwed on real good and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Joe was talking about printing ducts so he could give them out to the Jeep owners. You know how Jeep owners are really into that.
Yeah.
I told him, I said he was printing valve stem caps. I said, what you need to do is print a set of them, put them on one of your cards, like almost like just hot glue them to one of your business cards on the back. And you just put them in people's flag or their windshield wiper, the parking lots.
Windshield wipers? Oh, you
Like,
talking about put the car in the windshield? Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah. That way when they come to their car, they see it.
Yeah, they see it.
They
Congrats.
do little duck valve stem covers for their Jeeps.
You mean you've never seen a car with inflatable windscreen wipers?
Well,
Inflatable windshield wipers.
Yeah, well, why else would you need a valve stem cover on your windshield wiper?
oh, dude, I've
No,
been in.
man, the valve stem covers are for the tires.
In sarcasm comes. Really?
But I told you, man, you need to mass produce some of this stuff you're doing here, bro. Like for real.
I think Joe did print some valve stem covers, didn't he?
yeah, he did the little duck ones, I think.
Yeah.
And that's
Well,
why
Frank,
I had told
we'll
him.
see, we'll see what happens. We get close to the lake, though. Usually it's a little cooler.
No birdies yet. He can bang in this round, this last round. No birdie,
Right now, it's only 70 degrees out.
Wish ours was.
I don't even know what the temperature is. It feels like
26. 26 and cloudy, so that's about 79,
All right, let me check.
maybe a bit over that.
Oh, those are cool.
Yep, 79. 10-mile-an-hour wind gusting to 28.
That messaged me late last night.
You won't notice it because the trees aren't moving at all. KP index has gone up to 4. Wow. And we've got a relative humidity of 60%.
Oh. Sunny out today. Surprisingly, no clouds. Storming nonstop for the last few days.
No, yesterday was cloudy. Today's cloudy with rain showers every now and again.
It's only 76 here. It feels like 87. With 82% humidity.
Seems to be the traditional way to play it, but with the wind up their tails, they have cleaned on for it on both occasions today. Been in those bunkers, not all too bad, especially the three around the green, with the pin on the front right. It's going to be a tough put down. Players trying to drive the green.
Oh, never mind. It was. Why was it set for that?
Yeah.
Never mind. It was set to the wrong location. It's 85. Feels like 98 with 72% humidity. For some reason, it was set up by northern address.
How was it? Because somebody asked you to look what the weather was like somewhere else the other day.
Probably.
Yeah.
Let's see if there's any storms.
Why?
Looks like we might be clear all day today. See nothing in the sky.
Whoa.
We got a good breeze, but it's still almost pushing 90. Yeah, there's a heat index for a lot of areas today.
This look when you
It looks like Michigan, Wisconsin, all the way down to Mississippi is all under a heat advisor. Some parts of Michigan got excessive heat warnings. And California's got a bunch of gale force wind warnings. Yeah, it looks like right up there where Paul's at. He's just right inside of it too, Jody. I'll never buy another black vehicle again. Yeah, I'll tell you, Randy, the worst place for a car to heat up was in Southern California. Oh my God, dude, you'd open that car door up in the summertime. If you tried to sit in the car immediately, you couldn't freaking breathe because the damn air was so hot. Supposed to go do a couple of jobs, but I don't know if I get in this heat or not.
he recovered with that wedge. On this
Well, what do you
occasion,
got to go do, Jody? What kind of jobs you talking about?
likelihood it's going to take a lyrical shot. Bang.
Oh, that's like my one car, Randy, is nothing but windows. I'm so glad I got those things tinted when I did, right before summer hit. The entire roof is one big ass sunroof. So I got to get up there and figure out why the sunroof cover is not retracting all the way now. Having an issue with that. Yeah, hard water buildup. Yeah.
On this occasion, quite simply, chip it in. Over at it.
Yeah, black vehicles are probably worse for showing up dirt and shit. Anything else than a white car is.
And they absorb the heat as well.
Yeah. Uh, okay, you're talking about going doing some landscaping. Well, if you don't go today, just plan to go early in the morning tomorrow. Get there at like 7:30, 8 in the morning.
Chip that data, force your opponent to cut that out because remember, he's rushless. You know what I really want?
Yeah, and see, in mine, it's got like a cloth cover that comes up over the sunroof. It's not like a hard plastic, because it's so big. So it kind of winds up on one of those blinds that you would pull up and down. It's got that like spring bar. It's like one of those up in there. And it gets about 3/4 of the way in, and then it just starts bunching up. So I think that bar or something in that bar must be broken. Maybe one of the springs is bad or something. I just gotta figure out how to get to it. So I have a feeling I'm about to tear the whole damn lining of the roof off just to get to it. I had to do that just to do put a new reverse camera in that car. I had to tear everything off the back hatch just to get to it. Then it only took like 2 seconds to switch it out. It was real easy. Couple clips and a plug.
Yeah, that always gets me. Why do they put reversing cameras actually in the hatchback? Because if you're trying to reverse with the hatchback open, it's bleeding useless. If it was on the bumper, underneath the hatchback, then it won't matter. You'd still be able to see.
Yeah, we just leave ours open all the time. I don't even close it half the time, Randy. Unless it's like really bad outside. The Weather Channel just said the shipmaster, Paul Murray, should probably stay out of the heat today. Jody said. You have any ships coming up, Paul, or is it empty again today?
No, it's pretty empty.
Yeah, dude. I took that car to the guy to get the windows tinted, and he had never done a Ford C-Max, one of those little ones, and he goes, "What the?" He goes, "Man, this thing's got a lot of windows." I said, "Yeah, it does. It ain't nothing but fucking window."
Well, Justin, what do you think? We're down to just 11 people watching. Is that what you got showing?
I don't know. I don't have. I'll just have the chat popped out. It doesn't tell me.
Okay.
Hold on. Yeah, I'm looking on my phone.
I'm thinking about closing it down, Justin.
It's up to you. It's your show.
Or do you want to stay on and I'll just leave?
No, you can shut it down if you want.
Okay. All right, everybody, we're going to shut it down. Everybody, thanks for being here. We'll see all of you again later today, 5 o'clock Eastern.
All right.
Okay. See you all later.